You need to stop spending money because things and temporary experiences are not going to make you happy. Stop looking for that quick dopamine hit to stimulate something inside of you because buying things will not fix it. Seriously. How much makeup do you need, girl? How many bubble teas can you drink? Do you really need the latest thing? If you are bored, sad, or feeling impulsive, please do not take out your wallet. That is the last thing you should be doing. Let's take care of our future self by putting that wallet away and doing something else instead. Coming from a low-income household, I've been broke all my life, and I used to be really irresponsible with my money because my parents did not teach me any financial skills growing up. Like when I was learning about skincare and makeup in 2019, I would spend huge amounts of money on skincare and makeup hauls, but girl, I was 18 and working part-time at an ice cream shop. Like, where was that money coming from? Think about how much money I would have saved if I had not spent that much. That's okay though. We forgive ourselves because it was low-key a vibe. It was low-key a vibe. Sharing my skincare hauls with my friends. Like, that was so much fun. But we're better now. So coming from a broke bitch, one broke bitch to another, I think you should trust me when I tell you these strategies that helped me save money. So when we spend, we get this dopamine hit, right? Like, so happy. I'm getting this thing. I'm getting this drink. You need to rewire yourself to delay this dopamine hit and go do other things instead of buying and emptying your wallet. I want to see your savings account full, okay? And not starving and asking for scraps. So here are my strategies, okay? If you are feeling impulsive, go out and do something active. I always preach this on my channel because I think being active is one of the best things you can do for your body. But literally being active, you will get a dopamine hit. Go gymming, running, play a sport, dancing, jump around, volleyball, like literally do anything active that you like to delay that dopamine hit and get a dopamine hit somewhere else. Put that thought aside and distract yourself by doing something good for your body. Now, this is typically easier for things that are really impulsive buys. Like if you suddenly see something online, you're like, oh my gosh, should I buy that? Just put it aside, go take a walk, and then come back and see if you really want to buy it. Number 2, call or text a friend. So with this one, yap with your friend and talk about what you want to buy and why you don't need it. Have a discussion, ask your friend to give you a reality check, check your bank account with your friend, like if you're comfortable with that, you know, like just be like, yo, like, do I really need this? Have someone talk you out of it. If you feel like that you have not that much self-control, have someone keep you accountable. Be like, hey girl, do you got that much money in your bank? Like, can you really be spending on this, or should you be putting it elsewhere? You know, it always helps to have someone give you a reality check like that. So number 3, if you really want to buy it, delay your buying process, okay? Put it into a Google Doc and set a timeline. If it's inexpensive, maybe you would give yourself 2 weeks to think about it before you go and buy it. If it's a more expensive item, maybe you would give yourself 2 months before you go and buy it. And if after that amount of time passes and you still want to buy it, go ahead and buy it. You've been thinking about it for that long and you know yourself best, so just go ahead and buy it. But most of the time, when you put it aside for a certain amount of time, when you come back to it, you're most likely not gonna want to buy it. And just like that, you've saved like $50, cha-ching! And if you really want to step it up a notch, this is what I do. I attach a goal to that item. So, for example, I have running shoes that I want to buy. I have to run at least 10 kilometers before I can buy those $200 Hoka running shoes. This is a good way to keep me accountable to my goals and financially as well. Like, I have to prove to myself that I'm committed to running that much to be able to spend $200 on running shoes. Another example I have is I have to post 3 fashion videos before I can buy a perfume. I really like fashion, so I want to post and share my fashion opinions and looks that I put together. So I think it's a really fun goal and it's a good way to reward myself for being consistent with content. Another goal I have is that I have to reach 1,000 subscribers before I can buy the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Please subscribe. I am currently so close to 1,000 subscribers. Please, 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 please subscribe. Please, please, please. It would make my whole day. I really want the DJI Osmo 3. Obviously, it would give me a lot more opportunities to capture my life and create more videos for you guys. So yeah, but it is very expensive. It's like, I think $1,000 Canadian. So that's something that I really have to work hard for. Yeah, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is not cheap. So I have to justify it by working hard, being consistent with my content, proving to myself that there is value in my content with the number of subscribers that I have. So I would feel much more comfortable hitting that goal before I can buy the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, if that makes sense. Maybe for you, your goal could be cleaning your room and donating your clothes before you buy a bunch of new clothes, or get a really high grade in a class before you buy a new laptop. This way, you are delaying your dopamine hit, making sure that you really want that item and being productive while you Think about it. So my next strategy is food and meal related, drink related items. Usually I ask myself if it will make me feel good after. Like if I am really highly debating a sweet treat, I ask myself, am I gonna feel good after eating it? And most of the time it's no. So then I'm like, I don't have to have it. So you can ask yourself, do you actually need it? I know I believe that you deserve everything you want, but is it conducive towards your goals? Is there a cheaper version of it? Can you take the time to make it yourself? This is not to say that you shouldn't enjoy these things. I'm all for a silly little sweet treat and rewarding yourself, but are there things that you value more that you could be spending on? And if you value a bubble tea, please get yourself a bubble tea, please. So while my parents didn't teach me any financial skills, they did teach me not to be calculative and cheap. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, but my mom would always donate to charities and buy us yummy food. She spent her money on things and experiences that she valued. So you should think about what you actually value and what is worth spending money on. If it's that bubble tea, then go for it. I love that for you. For me, I really enjoy cafes and drinking coffee. I will happily spend my money at a cafe. Now that I make my own drinks, I do spend less time at cafes and save a lot more money, but I will always value a cafe and I will never feel guilty for spending money at a cafe. I also really love to treat people I love, so I'll always blow money on my community, and that's worth not buying that $50 shirt from Aritzia for. Spending money is convenient, but it's a lot harder to keep it. So choose wisely what you spend your money on. And that's it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you stayed this long, thank you for staying and watching, and I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Mwah. She looks beautiful, right? Bye, Mommy. She's going out, spending her weekend with her friends, having a girls' day.